Hi guys, we're 118. Let's have a look. There's still a bit left in this chapter. If we go to lifestyle and wellness, it's quite a lengthy one. Let's start. If you can see there's two components, concepts and then future trends. We're going to do the concepts, half of it, and probably the future trends next week. There's a test coming up in about 2-3 weeks, but I'll brief you on that still. The concept of health wellness is an active process through which people become aware, make healthy choices toward more successful existence. Now, if we look at that, the fitness trainer's role is paramount in helping people, educating them, motivating them to adopt healthier lifestyle practices. That reduces their risk of premature disease and optimize their state for well-being. Yo, you thought you had an... now I can't get to the English word. But if you think about the importance of that, that is our job. And how many people can I help? If you look at the World Health Organization, they state that the complete physical, mental, and social well-being is not merely the absence of disease. Now, one needs to be in homeostasis, so everything needs to be balanced. You need to feel positive, energetic, and that is very, very hard in today's society. People draw their energy from you, so if you are not like that, it's not going to go over to them. Remember, a lot of times these people haven't made lifestyle choices or the correct ones, and they're there now so you can educate them. You need to optimize their well-being. They're independent of what happens to one. It is much an attitude as it's a state of experience. So it's an attitude. This is my attitude. This is how I live. This is my choices. This is what I do. You know, our body constantly adapt and change, moving between a state of health and disease. It's always fighting diseases. It's on us the whole time. If we just let go, these things become acute. Now, acute, chronic, is something that is with you for life. So if I'm a diabetic, type 1, I don't have insulin. It's an acute illness. If I've got blood pressure or cholesterol, it's sometimes there for life. Then it's acute, chronic. If acute means it's in the now stages, it can still be changed. So that's the way of the body saying, guys, I need to rest this. Let's say you sprain your ankle, it's so still sore. That's the acute phase. You need to rest it. Okay. Being healthy or ill is crucial determination of personal responsibility. If a person wants to be healthy, then he needs to make healthy choices. If you want to smoke, it's osteoporosis, it's all the lung cancers, it's all of those things. That's not a healthy choice. You're going to have problems. There's a great need for professionals who can facilitate health promotion. We have got a job. We just need to do it, and you need to look the part. Your role is paramount in the future of healthy society. Implies assisting, educating, and motivating others to adopt a healthier lifestyle. If you don't educate yourself, what are you going to tell the people? No, it's okay. You know, you can eat a melted cheese sandwich for lunch every day. You'll be okay. No, it's not okay. You can smoke a cigarette socially. It's okay. You can have a little bit of wine every night, but just don't binge drink. Now, is that okay or not? Binge drinking definitely is out. A little bit of wine, 125 mils. Okay. It's not half a bottle. So otherwise, you're going to have premature diseases. If you go further, you can read through those concepts of health as do no harm, recognize, work within nature, identify the causes of problems, work with the whole person. This is the dimensions: mental, physical, emotional, spiritual. Educate, motivate, promote. That's a big one that we can do. Preventing and health promotion are the best cures. Create a healthy environment always. Dimensions of wellness. Now there's 6 and 7. If you think about it, we've mentioned a couple. National well, say, namely intellectual, emotional, social. This is an holistic approach. You can't be intellectually on a great state and you're emotionally and social and spiritually, you hate your job and you're physically a blob. It doesn't work that. There's one missing according to them, and the only one they say is the environment. Environment does play a role. Okay. There is external factors. We mentioned it a couple in the previous phase or so, but in your work environment, you don't always have a choice. I mean, look at the environment we've been in COVID. That is external factors that can play a role. Another thing is the concept of optimal health are integrated and interdependent. They are often separated for purpose of illustration, but should be understood that they continually interact. For example, look here. If someone is emotionally stressed, over time, this will potentially increase a person's acceptability for physical illness. Definitely. And likewise, a drop in physical fitness make a person resilient to mental stress. So they all work together. Healthy body, healthy mind. You can read this of psychobiology. There's clear links between the social, the physical, and the psychological. We've all know that. The emotional, all of those things. If you look at health, wellness promotion, this is the continuum. It used to be asked in test a lot, so it's something we need to know. This is where we want to be. This is a neutral point where we're actually okay. Now, if you are aware of healthy choices, you are aware because you probably are educated and you learn more about them, then there's growth in your life. You know, I'm aware if I do not exercise, I've got time for illness. So then it'll be an optimal sign. But if you do nothing, then it's going to be certain signs that comes. And then your body's going to throw you certain symptoms. So we talked about acute symptoms. And those will literally later on go over in diseases which are dominantly chronic. So then you're stuck with them. But if you're diabetic type 2, it's a disease of gluttony and sloth, you're going to be over here and there. We know the diabetics with this COVID really suffer. They're at huge risk. So if you have anybody that's a type 2 diabetic, please be safe. But clearly, if the signs are there and you do nothing, the symptoms will come. You can't sleep, runny nose, high blood pressure is elevated. All of those things. It will cause a disability, mean that acute symptom will become chronic and you'll have it for always. So decide that treating sick people indicators life, inspiring people to be well. So rather than treat the symptoms and the size, treat the cause of it all by educating yourself, being aware. So you'll see somebody with a headache now, you massage, you get those muscles nice and relaxed. But you are treating the symptom, not the cause. So what is the cause? Why is he going into spasm? Is it stress? Is it malalignment of his vertebrae? Okay, I think we've done that. This is done by educating. Educate. Exercise and health. There we go. All the nice things on the one side and all the others on the other side. Oh, sorry, I've got it the wrong way around. These are the nice things. These are not so nice. Inactivity, sedentarism, kills around 250,000 people. That's really the same amount as people smoking cigarettes, driving drunk, and having unprotected sex. So just sitting on the couch doing nothing causes that. Nice playing on the TV, having some popcorn and some beer, and yeah, you got that. Guys, there's also a misconception of this. You know, it's like, the most athletic shoes are sold, and 80% of the people just wear them normal casually. I normally joke with saying, oh yes, in Sandton in Joburg, the roads are really bad because all the people drive 4x4s. Meanwhile, they've got excellent roads. So watch out. The fact that you buy these things and that you have them doesn't make you fit. You literally can combine modern technique, education, legislation, interaction. There's so many things you can actually do to reduce your risk. Additional benefits include reduction of stress, read through all of it. There's a nice couple of things. If you look at this girl, they give you little hearts and fitness, uptake of nutrients, and better hormone balances, elimination of waste. Everything just works better. Good immune system. And then regular exercise promotes optimal well-being. Now, we need to train about 30 minutes a day. You can overdo it, and obviously then it's got some bad factors as well. These 3 things I'm going to do next week. Guys, read through this whole chapter. We're done there. I'll just look on the WhatsApp who's